Okay, so we're back to the ignition switch in the 91 Jeep XJ. This is the old one. It is very, very old. Oh, 12 of April of 93. Check it out. Bam. Right there. 1993. And you can see our problem right there. Our electrode's burnt out. And this is not the only thing that burns out in these. One of the wires for the headlight switch also gets really hot and burns the wire. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're going to roll with it because that's what we got. Take a look down here at the plug. Plug's also burnt. Now, I mean, the best thing to do would be, fix all that. Get a new plug. Whatever. And, fix it. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to put it back together. And one day I may or may not fix this. I don't know. I'm not really concerned about it right now. All I need is this vehicle to run. So we're going to put this back together as is. And we shall deal with it another day when we have time. At this very moment, I don't have the materials nor the time. So the other part of this steering column, it is two 15mm nuts that hold the steering column up. There are two support braces on the left that you're going to have to take off the stud. One I took off, the other I just pulled down and pulled aside enough to slip the column past it. You will need a 15mm deep well socket to get to that. The nut and the bolt and stud on the side of the steering column to get the switch off are standard sizes, not metric. However, I did get them off with metrics. I used an 8mm and a 10mm, which were slightly too big, but those things aren't on there tight enough to really worry about it. But they are standard sizes. So I'd imagine it'd be a 3/8 and a probably a 7/16, something like that. And at this point, we just wait for the parts to show up. I still need to take apart the steering column again to get the new steering lock in. Possibly it may just be a press and fit, because whoever was in this last to do the steering ignition cylinder lock did not return the bolt that goes in it. So that really doesn't help. And I don't have an extra one. Again, something for future me to do. Because today's me, well, I really don't have much of the ambition to fix it the right way at the moment. Like I said, this is my vehicle. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't have to be anywhere at a certain time other than to get me around to do the things I need to do. The rest of this entails taking out the center console, taking out the piece that goes across here. If you have a roll bar, a roll cage like I do, simple, easy, quick way, break off the end. Just snap the end piece off, slide it out that way. I broke mine off because, well, I don't want to cut mine in half. I like having my quote-unquote ashtray, which my ashtray is not functional. I've been putting change in it. It's my change tray. But when I do put all this back together, I'm going to hide all the wiring that I did not have hidden before. So that'd be nice. So hopefully this helps you. And I'll do another video when we go to install the ignition, and we will find out together whether or not the cylinder lock can just be pushed in as is and work that way. If not, we will both find out that the steering wheel has to come apart. So, and we'll go with that. And then I have not decided whether or not I want to remove my e-brake lever, because as I've stated before, this Jeep does not have an e-brake. It is too tall, and I have not gotten the extensions to replace the original ones underneath. I have thought of other things to do with it that are not cables. I would love to get away from the cables, but I don't really want to go electronic because that has a whole other host of issues that I don't care to have. So there may be some other idea in the future. Maybe I will, I don't know, go to the junkyard, get another set of cables, and move them and build brackets to where I want them to be, and then run cable from there. Because it would be nice to have an e-brake. But again, that's a problem for future me. So, hopefully this helps you. There are other videos of the same procedure. I really hope that my last video of the ignition helps someone, because there is not a comprehensive video of that. And there is now.